We are here at the Fire Department Instructors Conference. It is the largest international conference for firefighters in the world. We are at the hub of where all learning happens for firefighters from across the globe. I'm a 22-year Army veteran. I retired as a major in September of 24. I've done multiple combat tours. I'm currently a lieutenant on Squad 10 for Indianapolis Fire Department. And I'm post commander of American Legion Post 911, newly founded, only just a year old. Serving the country as a veteran, serving my community as a firefighter, they're intertangled. They're almost no different. When I stand ready as a firefighter to answer the call when my community needs me whenever I'm on duty, it was the same as in my military service. I stood ready to answer the call whenever my country needed me to go and defend it. What drew me to the American Legion was when I created Fire Vets as a not-for-profit organization with a retired IFD. He was a service officer for the Legion. And since the partnership we've used with the service officers that I've had, they've been the top quality of people. 20% of firefighters are veterans. And so to reach that percentage is amazing, but also just to reach them and to service them back and then know what benefits that they've earned and to get them to access them is awesome. This brings all the firefighters around the country together in one spot. So being visible and letting them know that there's an organization that's willing to help line. Even though we are Indiana Fire Vets, we will help people from all across the country. But we also look at huge into mental health for firefighters, because as veterans, we make great firefighters and we adapt very well in the service, but we come with luggage and we have to be able to unpack that and recognize that we need to unpack that and to understand that our service does affect our time on our department. That's a huge key piece that we have to identify, and that's this conference here can help bridge those gaps, let them know again that they've got a team member in this fight and that they don't have to go this alone. We have everybody else here has probably experienced the same things, and we can get them to the resources or the right people. If you're always the helper, you're like, oh, I'm good, I don't need help. But realize when you're always helping other people, sometimes the best thing you have to do is help yourself. So we need to identify that it's okay to take care of ourselves, get past the stigma of mental health. Just as we would if we broke our leg on the fire ground or in the service, we'd go get it checked out by a doctor. We want to make sure we do the same thing here as well.
I am a veteran service officer with the American Legion. I got to start in the Air National Guard. I've been in for about 24 years now. I get to serve in Fort Wayne, Indiana with the 122nd Fighter Wing as the Mission Support Group Senior Enlisted Leader. What a VSO does for their veterans and families is they help when something happens in the military and you are hurt, injured, sick, or there's ongoing problems after, they get to help get you service connected to get a compensation, whether that's monetarily, education, healthcare, or other benefits. The passion of serving did not stop just because I am in the military or I get to be part of the civilian sector. The volunteerism that comes naturally is just who I am, and that's why I wanted to serve and give back, especially as a VSO. Getting to be in this space today at FDIC, an international fire conference, from the military to where I got to meet my spouse, who is a firefighter and a retired military veteran, to getting to participate and connect our public safety firefighters and police to other veteran programs. That's where a lot of our veterans end up serving in and out of the service. And so getting to connect those two organizations together to make them stronger, and sometimes just to know someone in the space that can take care of you on both sides. Being a firefighter's wife, if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen during a firehouse shift. And so having a connection with other family members, veterans, or in public safety is a huge community, and the camaraderie that builds upon that is invaluable. I've been honored in my military career to be exposed to a lot of people and the way we communicate from all walks of life. And so different experiences that I've got to participate in has really shaped in understanding how words matter, when they matter, and what needs to be said when. The way we have our own language in the military and within the fire service, I think gives us that common ground and that common language, and then we can build upon that and continue to grow relationships. And what I hope people feel when they come see the American Legion for their service office needs is I hope they feel heard, listened to, and valued. We have experienced all different things and walks of life, but that doesn't mean that you're not still valuable in and out of uniform. The American Legion Foundation is huge when it comes to the work we get to do as veteran service officers. When someone gives to the foundation, they're not just giving back, they're giving beyond the veteran. They're giving to their family, their children, and their local community. Their selfless giving aids in us being able to give resources to veterans that need them at that critical time in their life, that they continue to feel valued after service as well. It's so important to come to events like this. Not only do we get to meet people where they're at, but through word of mouth, handing out our cards, we get to come to you versus you come to us. We get to really unify building those bridges and closing those gaps when it comes to helping the service and what it looks like to going to these outreach opportunities. It breaks down a barrier, and who knows, you could just be walking by, you see a sign, and then now you're in our office and we're having a conversation.